Hiya, as in higher vibrations. Welcome everyone. Cosmic Cat here, meow. And today's reading is for those of you who are born on April 26th. If you are one of those calm, patient Taurus energies ruled by Venus, the second house, all about love, values, creativity, relationships, arts, femininity. If any of this resonates for you, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I do birthday readings every day. And if you were guided here and today isn't your birthday, but maybe it's around your birthday, or perhaps Taurus is your moon or your rising sign, there could be a message here for you, okay? I always like to just allow my intuition to guide me. And if your intuition guided you here, that's for a reason, okay? There are about 367,000 people born every day in the world. Isn't that just mind-boggling? That's so many people. And to think about how many of those people have we ever met that share our same birthday? You know, it'd be interesting to know if you've ever met more than 3 people that share your birthday and you communicate with them still. That I find that fascinating. So how my readings go, I'm going to I'm always meditate beforehand. Try to meditate beforehand for sure. The crow deck actually came because I just reviewed some of my scrying messages that I've been doing. And a crow showed up in every one. I really like this crow tarot deck anyway, but that is why this deck was chosen for you today, Taurus, okay? We have a new moon coming up in, well, it's tomorrow, I think. Yeah, Sunday. And, you know, new moons are always a great time to plant seeds of intention. What is it that you want to manifest into your life? Sometimes in order to manifest things into our life, we also have to be ready to let go of things that aren't working in our life at this time. That was really big for us in March, and even at the beginning of April with the full moon, it was still, you know, we had some of our body was, like our upper half of our body was cleansing, purging, and while the other lower half was integrating, or vice versa. There's just a lot going on for us at this time, and I hope that you can hear the frogs outside. I almost said chirping. They're croaking out there, I guess, and the sound is just really lovely. So, okay, Taurus, again, we know that you are, you know, you're a patient, you're a resourceful person, pretty stable, you're of the earth, and yeah, let's go ahead and start. We're going to start with an angel number. I pull one of these every day on my channel. If you want to go ahead now and subscribe to my channel, that would be great. You'll get the notifications for this. They're short videos. They're less than 3 minutes long. But angel numbers are one way that Spirit tries to connect to us, whether it's an ancestor, spirit guide, guardian angel, guardian animal spirit, which I also pull one of those cards every day too. There's lots of ascended masters, source, I mean the creator himself. That is the one we're going to take. So I just heard something about, I get downloads is typically what I get. Sometimes visuals, those usually don't come though when I have my eyes open. That's rare. Usually I have to have my eyes closed and I'm meditating. Anyway, one of the downloads I just received was making decisions. How good are you at making decisions? Because that's something for someone out there that it's time for you to kind of shine some light on that and work with it for yourself so that you can, again, let go of what isn't working for you on making decisions and find an outlet and a method in a way that does work. And this may involve a workshop or a seminar, or just watching some YouTube videos perhaps maybe renting a book at the library, something, just something different and something to actually understand why the decision that you're making, why you struggle making decisions. Okay? Look at this. We've got 2020. Oh, remember how we always said the 2020, the perfect vision, and then that came and wasn't as perfect vision as we would have hoped, huh? But it's interesting that the key word is compassion here. So it's important for you to speak and have compassion for yourself and others. Okay, it's a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. Look at that. You have enormous potential. Compassion. Keywords to write out in your journal and define for yourself: mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptability, and renewal. Yeah. So what you assume and believe is correct, but it's also wanting you to use those talents and gifts. Okay? All right. So if you've been seeing 2020, that message is definitely an affirmation for you. If you haven't, maybe you will see it throughout the day, or that number is significant for you in other ways or avenues. Okay? So let's see. Maybe something happened for you or with you. So this is 4 birthdays of this day, April 26th. However, it is a general reading because there's 367,000 of you guys. So just make sure that you take what resonates for you and leave behind what doesn't. Okay? Power through, power through. Let's see if you can see this. Okay, you can see it good. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this card. This is the Archangel's Animals deck. That one flipped over too. Okay. All right, so we've got 2020. Let's start at the beginning here. Ooh, 10 of Cups. I like this. You got 10 full cups here. This is you. Okay, so I will, let's allow you to engage in your intuition and allow yourself to feel any feelings you feel. Anything from your body too that starts to happen. Maybe you shake a little bit, or you get cold all of a sudden, or hot really quick. Maybe you were sad and you started to smile. Something brought a smile to you by looking at this card. There's a lot of different emotions or things that can happen or surface, and sometimes they may seem subtle, especially if you're new working with your intuition and your gut. But allow yourself to feel. X marks the spot. Anywhere you see an X from this day, especially on this day, but keep this in mind for the month to come, month ahead. You might even need it for months down the road. Who knows? Maybe the month of October. That's the coming to me right now. October month. So what I get from this feeling in this card is there's this great deal of joy and happiness that you have, because this is like showing your legacy. You have all that you could ever need and want here. You're emotionally satisfied and really joyful. Not just emotionally stable, but absolutely just at peace and happy and pleased with your life, with your loved one, your partner, and also your children or your friends or whoever these people are, or they're crows. These crows are, but you know what I mean. They're in the nest. They're your neighbors, perhaps. But you also have this, so you have cups, which is of water, And then you also have the sun flowers shining bright here that also shows your masculinity is present. So it's good that you have this healthy balance of life flow going for you at this time. That's lovely. It also shows 10 is showing a completion completion of a cycle. You've successfully finished a cycle, and all of these cups, each cup represents something to you, is meaningful to you for an accomplishment or a goal or a task, a project, something that you completed, that you done for you or your family or all of you. Maybe you remodeled your own kitchen, or you built a room onto your house. Maybe you help find a new house and everybody loves it. There's just lots of different things. This could be material. This could also be you finally have settled down, you have a family, and this family maybe came out of nowhere, and you feel so grateful and blessed, and you're just sitting back and enjoying and soaking it all in and honoring it. By being still and by watching it and sitting there, it shows how much you really care and your gratitude that you hold for it. You're holding space for something sacred to you, and it means something special. Okay, so then we go to the Ace of Swords. A new clarity, a whole new a breakthrough. You're going to have a breakthrough with this. I'll hold this card up for you. And it looks like that's fire, but I think it might just be light shining from behind. It totally looks like fire. Here you have this red rose. So love is still with you here. Speaking of love, I typically have a cupcake here for you for your birthday, but my cat, whose name is Love, kitten rather, he loves the cupcake, and it's somewhere on the floor now, so I will have to find it later. But no cupcake for you. And I just heard someone say, I don't like cupcakes anyway. That's funny. At the end of the reading, I will blow this candle out for you. So start thinking of what you'd like to manifest, what your dream and your wish would be for yourself, okay? Yeah, you're going to gain some peace from this. There's something that you've wanted to happen perhaps since 2020, and you've waited for it, and it's just not ever come. Now you're perfectly content and happy with the way your life is. However, this clarity and breakthrough that's coming for you is just going to increase it and amplify it more, because then we have these 3 of Cups here, and this shows a complete celebration. This is a union, a celebration, creativity, love. Everyone has a cup, so no one is left out here. The cups are even. The crows are even. There's an equal amount of water in each cup for everyone. We have peace. Yeah, this is all about so this card itself is actually giving me an energy and feeling of abundance, which is typically with pentacles. So that's funny, but I do get this overflowing abundance for you with of replenishing of water. Your thirst, it will always be quenched. Yeah, you always have that. And then we have Badger, bring your life into balance. And maybe perhaps this is it. I mean, we don't have a moon card here. There's no moon here. And even though the cups they represent water, they actually just look like they're full of gold. There's water in these cups, but there's not here in these. So I'm wondering if the balance is of your feminine and your masculine. Like if maybe you need to balance those energies within your body out. Perhaps maybe the masculine is stronger at this time within you, and compassion is going to be more on the side of the feminine wisdom. This is the year of the serpent, so it's a relatively, not only is it the the best time to do this, but it's also more amplified by being able to embrace the year of the serpent and let go of what doesn't serve you. Shed that old skin so that new skin can come in, and new energy and new light, your new breakthrough, to allow a little bit. Maybe this is you actually doing this. You know, you're sitting here, you're loving, enjoying your time and your space now, but you're like, I really kind of wish um, I am a little bit maybe too rigid, or maybe maybe overpowering. Could be some control, something along those lines. I mean, it's still a very, very happy life. This shows you with a happy life, which is very beautiful. And I'm being drawn to actually pull this unicorn down here now. So let me get a unicorn out here. Okay. All right, and then we have the Badger. Bring your life into balance. Call upon Archangels Mary and Sandalphon. Call upon them to help you bring your life into balance. The Badgers work with the ley lines of the earth, and they help heal the earth. I recently, one of my scrying sessions, I'm not even sure if I've posted it yet, but it was talking about ley lines and healing Mother Earth. And actually, I think I did just post that one. You may want to check that out. That happened within this week. So the Badger, let's see. There was something that I wanted to share with you about Badgers. I definitely recommend that you watch my recent scrying session that I just posted, because this is really, in many ways, there's so many different reasons why this resonates. The ley lines. Also, the Badger card is asking you, telling you that you need to strengthen your aura by building your confidence and expanding your heart. Oh my gosh. And in the guidebook it says, call upon the great Archangel Mary and ask her to bathe you in love. Wow, you guys. And okay, so anytime you're drawn to unicorns, that's Mary. And yeah, so I grabbed her down here, and then now we're talking about her coming into your life. Ask her to bathe you in love, and then sit quietly to receive it. Breathe in her energy, then breathe it out around you until you are surrounded by a blue cocoon of high frequency light. This will help you to deal with any negativity others send towards you. So that could be happening. Maybe this is your home life, and this is about your work life, or vice versa. Either way, you have a really nice ending of this cycle of whatever this is that you're working through, because it comes out with everyone having their own and being okay and content. You're still together in the circle, and over here you're together. This is your own breakthrough, and this could be something between you and your inner child. It has nothing to do with anyone else. This could be something that you've been working on for years even. For sure. So I will say that this card is also asking you to do some work for the planet, because Archangel Sandalphon is the great silver angel in charge of the Earth Star Chakra. And that is what you want to work with to help and direct and flow those ley lines. Picturing them. It's all about being in balance, okay? So just take care of yourself. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Let's go ahead and pull one last little card here. I like to see this little positivity cards. Sometimes they're just quirky, and that's fun. Oh, the animals are starting. Sometimes the best thing you can do is not think, not wonder, not imagine, not obsess. Just breathe and have faith that everything will work out for the best. Yeah, that's a really good, that's a good quote. And this also is another affirmation that that it would be in your best interest to check out that scrying reading. Okay? That's the message I have for you. Now let's blow your candle out. I hope you're ready and you've thought of your wish. It is time. 3, 2, 1. And as the smoke rises, may your dreams and wishes rise too. Have a cosmic day into night, meow.